in your country and blah blah blah. He just like went off on them. So his his hatred of anti-Semitism is well documented. But and his racism, and I really think that there was not a lot of racism that was going on there either. But it just comes out wrong. If you look at it over the aggregate of the book, it's understandable why people would be like, really? So all you're doing is destroying dark-skinned creatures repeatedly, or even swarthy men from the East? And the whole feel of it in that way can sometimes be a little bit problematic. So I would change that too. But again, these books are written back in the 1940s and 50s. You know what I mean? I mean, The Lord of the Rings comes out in the 1950s. And he wrote The Hobbit in the 1930s. So it's a different time period. But those are things that I would definitely change. But I love the books myself. Okay. Only that chest in the back corner is locked. Wonder if there's a way to open it. It's locked. It's locked. Brute force! Must be a way to open it. Oh, no. Nope. There's got to be a way to open that. Yeah, that's exactly right, Bacon. More things on fire. That's exactly right, Bacon. Exactly. Yep. But the people who come out now and are just kind of like, oh, Tolkien was this and Tolkien was that. Here's the bottom line, people. Tolkien, without J.R.R. Tolkien, nobody, and I mean nobody, is talking about fantasy the way they talk about it now. And that's everybody from J.K. Rowling to Michael Moorcock to Brandon Sanderson to Pat Rothfuss to anyone that you want to name. If there's a big shot in fantasy, they're not a big shot without Tolkien. By the way, Dungeons and Dragons, probably not a big deal without Tolkien. Probably not on everyone's radar screen, because prior to Tolkien, fantasy is this weird amalgam of like fairy tales and like, sort of some Norse mythology and like a little bit of King Arthur, and that's it. There was no British model of fantasy. That's why he wrote it. In fact, he and C.S. Lewis, who were best friends, great friends, wanted to be able to write a British epic. And so he, C.S. Lewis was told, they arranged that C.S. Lewis would go write science fiction and Tolkien would write fantasy. And C.S. Lewis did, in fact, write a science fiction trilogy, which was Out of the Silent Planet, Perelandra, and That Hideous Strength, I believe, are the three. But, as it turned out, he also became really interested in fantasy, and that's when C.S. Lewis ended up writing the Narnia series, which you guys probably know, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and all that stuff. Tolkien, in the meantime, went off and did Lord of the Rings. So, that's what he was doing it for, so Tolkien put it on the map. So without Tolkien, you don't get any of this. You don't get Robert Jordan. Robert Jordan, please. You don't get Terry Brooks. You don't get Terry, I don't know, it would be kind of better if you didn't have Terry Goodkind, who's a horrifically bad hack. But Terry Brooks is good. You wouldn't have him. You wouldn't have Dennis McKiernan. You wouldn't have any of these guys. None of these guys are around without Tolkien. So I do have to make that clear, that Tolkien was critical to that. Yeah, for sure. And that's not to say that he's perfect. I mean, there are aspects, Tolkien wrote this because he was a linguist, and he wanted to be able to do something for the language. He wanted to create a world within his language was built. You want to talk about world building? That's a dedicated guy. A guy who's like, you know what, I have this language, I need to figure out why this language would exist. Let me write a whole fantasy epic to show you why this language would exist. So Tolkien was amazing, but he certainly was not perfect. I think his prose could be slow at times. I don't think it's always the fastest paced stuff. I do think he had a tendency to kind of fall into very traditional tropes. But remember, he's also writing with those traditional tropes. And that's the thing. When people are like, it's like, it drives me crazy. It's like people are like, oh, he's so derivative. I'm like, no. All the people Tolkien lived in 1930s and 40s and 50s. He died in the 1970, like, 1 or 2. He died the year before I was born or something like that, okay? Tolkien was not derivative of them. The only thing Tolkien might have been derivative of was Beowulf, because he translated it. That's why his dragon Smaug is pissed off because Bilbo steals his golden cup in The Hobbit. Well, the golden cup, that is straight out of Beowulf. The dragon gets pissed off because someone steals his golden cup, and, So he was an expert at Beowulf. And so that stuff was there. But he's not derivative of, like, later fantasy. They're always like, oh, he's derivative of... No. He came first. D&D came second, okay? It's like being pissed at Michael Jordan and saying Michael Jordan is derivative of Kobe Bryant. No, Michael Jordan played now. Kobe Bryant played now. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But Tolkien is huge. I think Tolkien is really, really valuable. Tolkien? No, Tolkien. It should be pronounced not Tolkien, which is how I used to pronounce it, but it should be pronounced Tolkien. That's how he pronounces it. Yeah, that's true. That's fair enough, Cambridge. Yeah. 1973. That's right. So the year after I was born. Well, that's exactly right. And a lot of what people talked about was that there was such a what they called a sort of shadow of influence, where his effect was so pronounced and so extreme that it was hard to get away from him. And that I do think is an issue. I mean, I do think that a lot of fantasy still treads the same ground that Tolkien did, and that's certainly a problem. I think it can be done very well. My favorite, model of any of it is epic fantasy. But I think certainly that these things can be overdone and all that. But that's not Tolkien's fault. You know what I mean? That's not his doing. He made it so that people took fantasy seriously. And I think that's important. So, passion. No, but I mean, again, and as I say, Tolkien is not perfect. And there's a lot of great modern writers that I really like a lot as well. But Tolkien, it does bother me a little bit when I hear people going off on sort of being like, oh, Tolkien was so obvious and he's so this and he's so that. And I'm like, yeah, well, he's also so really important to the genre. You know what I mean? So, you know what else? Why is this chest not opening? Because it really should open. Open! Man, I feel like there's something in this room. You, tell me what you want to know. Tell me what I want to know. Tell me. Where's Rachel? Where's Rachel? Swear to me. Okay. It's not working. That's right, gentlemen. Gentlemen, did you just criticize Tolkien? Thunder! 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 Oh my goodness. You can't hear the rant? What's up, Kyle? Good to see everybody. By the way, good to see everybody. No stream for you. Oh no. Well, can someone tell Kyle I'm sorry that there's no stream? Oh man. Yeah, tell Kyle I'm sorry that there's no stream, but tell him that he's welcome into the channel. And by the way, while we're just stopped for a second, for people who like what they're seeing and hearing, not necessarily my rant, I guess, but the actual game, my name is Arvin Eleron. I'm a fantasy author and a professor, and I play a number of different kinds of games, but I like to focus on story, focused games, narrative games, things like this. So I play a lot of RPGs and stuff like that, but I also play adventure games like the Batman series, like Assassin's Creed, games like that. I'm going to be playing Shadow of Mordor as the next game on the docket. The next big game on the docket, assuming that I finish this right around the same time as that comes out. I am going to play that. If I'm in the middle of this, I'm going to Shadow of Mordor before I continue, and then I will come back to this. But that is going to be my next big game. Right, exactly. Oh yeah, for sure. No, that's true game. But I would say also to try to give it, of course, it's not for everyone, but try to give it a different, when you get a chance, wait a little bit, give it another chance at a different age as well, because different ages also, they affect you differently. This doesn't always work well. Like Catcher in the Rye, for example, I tried reading it 5 different times in my life, and I've hated it every time, so I guess that's just not going to change. I shouldn't say 5, I think 3 different times. I read it once in high school, in college, and graduate school, and each time I'm like, nope, still hate it. So there's some books that doesn't work with, but there are other books that I admire a lot more and like a lot more as I got older. Like King Lear, for example, was a play that I read when I was a kid, and I had no idea what the big deal was. I'm here to tell you now, as a father with a daughter, you understand a lot more about Lear after if you go through that experience. So it's just life changes can affect things. You posted a question earlier. Sure. What was it? No. Viz87. What do you think the urban fantasy genre? What do I think of it? Oh, I like urban fantasy. I don't like it as much. My favorite kind is epic fantasy. I like epic fantasy a lot. I like some dark fantasy, but it depends. I don't like very bleak fiction, so it depends on how the fantasy is done. I like some Slipstream, which is kind of like unclassifiable fantasy. That's kind of what Icarus is, my graphic novel. That is epic fantasy. That is Slipstream, excuse me, because it's fantasy, but it doesn't fit neatly in a single category. But my favorite kind to read is epic fantasy. But that said, I certainly like urban fantasy. One of my favorite urban fantasy books, actually, is by an author called Charles DeLint, called Malengro. And I definitely like that. And I have, a few friends who are, a few writer friends of mine who are urban fantasy authors. So I like it. It's not what I write, but it's cool. It's cool stuff. Shadow of Mordor and Destiny and Dragon Age Inquisition and Assassin's Creed Unity. Yep, absolutely. Yeah, welcome into the stream, Kyle. If you like what you see and hear, if you like what you see and hear, please make sure to follow. And Kyle, if 1969 is your age, sir, if that's when you were born, then you're 3 years older than I am, because I was 72. There's no subscribe button, but there is a follow button. I'm working on the partnership, man. I'm working on it. Best thing people can do is retweet the stream, is follow and spread the word about it, and I don't know, let Twitch know that you'd like to see me be partnered. I'm continuing to try. I would like that too. Yes, forthcoming, we hope. H.P. Lovecraft is good, although H.P. Lovecraft is very problematic personally. There's a lot of racist stuff about Lovecraft's work. And also, Lovecraft is not even the best. In fact, do I have... Oh, you're from 95. Okay. That's cool, though. I'm going to see if I have a book here. Hold on a second. Yeah, no, I don't have it. It's still in the garage. I've moved a lot of my books in here, but, Oh, wow. Be careful, Zoe. Oh, that's cool, Kyle. Awesome. Yeah, be careful. Take care of yourself, Zoji. Be very careful. So I was looking for a book called, William Henry Hodgson. It's not Keep on the Borderlands. That's the D&D module. What the hell is it? Hold on. Hope. William Hope Hodgson. There we go. The hell did he... I can never remember the name of the book. House on the Borderland. That's it. House on the Borderland. It's called The House on the Borderland. Yes, thank you, Brederson. Yes. The House on the Borderland is awesome. House on the Borderland is great. That is really like Lovecraft... Yeah, I know. Sorry. I am getting sidetracked. Sorry. You guys got me on one of my favorite topics. Yeah, sorry, guys. I don't mean to be, like, sidetracked from the game, but you guys got me on this topic. So, yeah, William Hope Hodgson wrote The House in the Borderlands. That is a scary book. That book is freaky. And that basically is what Lovecraft was trying to do all the time. Now, I like Lovecraft. I mean, I shouldn't say that. I think Lovecraft was very good at creating a world. I don't think Lovecraft was an amazing writer, actually. I don't think he was an incredible prose stylist, but I think he was very evocative. Like, he was very atmospheric, and he could really produce stuff. In fact, let me see. This book, for those of you who like Lovecraft, this book is called The Book of Cthulhu. The Book of Cthulhu. Hey, what's up, Foxeye? This is the Book of Cthulhu. This thing came out from Nightshade Books a couple of years ago, and on my podcast, Speculate, which maybe one of my mods could throw up my Speculate Patreon. Exclamation point Speculate. This guy, Ross Lockhart, was the editor at the time that we interviewed, and he was actually the editor for my co-host, Brad Bollier, for his first couple of books. He's now no longer with Nightshade. But the Book of Cthulhu is a bunch of tales inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. And there's a bunch of big shots in here. Lade Barron is big, Cage Baker is big, Elizabeth Bear is big, David Drake is pretty big, Caitlin Kiernan is pretty big, Charles Stross is big, Gene Wolfe is a Grandmaster of Fantasy. So there's a lot of good ones in here. And Elizabeth Bear has a story in this called Shoggoths in Bloom. That's thank you very much, gentlemen. That's on page 149, Shoggoths in Bloom. Shoggoths in Bloom is a great story. I don't love everything Elizabeth Bear does. This story, Shoggoths in Bloom, is great. It is interesting. It ties in like racial politics. It ties in fact, it sort of addresses in a way, almost without meaning to, H.P. Lovecraft racial stuff. It's amazing. It's a great story. And it's a reprint. She printed it. She had it published somewhere else, but the Book of Cthulhu. So, yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that's in there. So if you guys like Lovecraft, that's the way to go. What was the other person that people mentioned? Someone else said him and somebody else. Who the heck was the other person? Lovecraft and someone. Oh, Robert E. Howard. Well, I mean, listen, Red Pain. Robert E. Howard, man. Conan the Barbarian, dude. Like, how can you miss? Howard is not a great writer at all. Okay, neither Lovecraft nor Howard are great writers. They're from the pulp era, which was, this era where you had a lot of excitement and buzz, but you tend not to have a lot of great writing. And that's part of what I mean. Like, Robert E. Howard, the Conan and all that stuff was great. And that kind of sword and sorcery stuff, I do dig that. I like sword and sorcery. I like the kind of Lankmar, Fafhrd and the Grey Mouser type of deal. Like, the sword and sorcery is fun, too. And if you like stuff like that, you guys probably want to check out work by a guy named Saladin Ahmed called Throne of the Crescent Moon. That's another guy that we interviewed on stream, and he's a good guy and is a very, very interesting writer. And that book is a really interesting thing because it's really kind of Dungeons and Dragons inspired, but it's a lot of sword and sorcery, really. So that's cool. But the thing is that sword and sorcery is very limited. There's only certain things you can do with it. And so if it weren't for Tolkien, we would still be reading like Conan, which is great, but like that would all we be with what we're reading. You know what I mean? There wouldn't be like epic sweep. You wouldn't have world building. You wouldn't have like, you know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be the deal with that as well. No, Glob. No. You don't need to become a patron. That's just the Patreon that we're sort of, hoping that people will gradually be a part of over time. So we're hoping that people will join up with it. As you'll be able to see, if you want to hear like the writing technique stuff and the good bit, the bad, and the ugly, which is the part that the little extra segment that we're throwing in for our listeners, for people who contribute at a certain level in the Patreon. If you want to do that, then you sort of have to go a little bit higher, but that's the basic idea. So, all right. Yes. Right. So now, you're painting a mural near there. That's awesome. Zoji, and by the way, first of all, am I pronouncing your name right? Is it Zoe G or is it Zo Edgy? Is it Zo Edgy? Is it Zoe G or is it Zo Edgy? Please tell me. And I don't know, are you a painter? Are you an artist? Okay, so guys, without telling me how to do it, can you just tell me why I don't know how to move my guy? Can you tell me whether or not I can do this now or if I have to do this later? Can I open this chest now or do I have to come back to it? Just tell me that, if you would not mind. Yeah, we've had Pat on I've been on panels with Pat. I know Pat pretty well, and I did a reading with Pat, and I've interviewed him a couple times. That's good too. That's good stuff also. I think Name of the Wind is very solid. Zoji? You can paint, you're not an artist. Okay, Zoji. See you later on, Brederson. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Okay. Zoedgy is Zod G? Zoed? Oh, Zoed G. Is that it? Zod? Zod G? I have to come back later. Alright, okay, cool. Zod G. Thank you, Wilhelm. You'll know when the time goes. Alright, cool. Excellent. Wasn't like I didn't get a ton of stuff from that freaking house just now. Oh my god. 5,000 go! Actually, now I can go back to the item shop and get even more awesome stuff. There you go. Just call him Dave. Oh, let's see. What is the most copies of a book you have owned at one time because you like the book that much? Oh, probably The Hobbit. Let me see. How many Tolkiens do I have? Well, I mean, I have 4 complete Shakespeares. My 2 favorite writers are Shakespeare and Tolkien. So I've got 4 complete Shakespeare's game. But I mean, I also teach Shakespeare, so it's a little bit different. Well, no, I mean, I teach fantasy, so that's related to Tolkien anyway. So probably that, 4 of them. And as far as 2 are concerned, as far as The Hobbit is concerned, I own 2 copies of that. I only have 1 copy in here right now. I have a second one that's out in the garage, but... so, yes. Let's see, what was the annoying question? The question that you said, you're an annoying nerd. What? Didn't answer your question. What do you like? Oh, okay. You're talking to Zoe. Okay. Zoji, which I hope I'm getting right now. Owning 3 copies of Voltaire's Candide, isn't that insane? No, man. That's a great book, Candide, so. House of Leaves. I'm not familiar with House of Leaves, Bredesen, actually. I'm not familiar with House of Leaves, to be honest with you. Arva's read Twilight. 0. Number of times read Twilight? None. Twilight. Twilight is only beneficial for one reason, and I'm not going to get into it on cast. Let's see. The oldest book you own is from the mid-1800s. It's 2 books on the works of Edgar Allan Poe. Nice. That's awesome. No, that's cool. That's cool, Viz. Yes, Douglas Adams is a fun writer. I like Hitchhiker's Guide. I do think Hitchhiker's Guide is one of those games that... one of those games. Hitchhiker's Guide is one of those books that I think sometimes people are like, Hitchhiker's Guide, duh, bah, and like, I never had that reaction to it. I was never like, yes, this book is... Like, for example, I think Terry Pratchett does humor better than Douglas Adams does. I think Pratchett is an incredible writer. Reaper Man is one of my favorite books. I think it's so well done. I think, and that's why it's so sad about the early onset Alzheimer's that Pratchett is dealing with, because of all people, like a guy who's that clever, and I really think he's a better writer than like people give him credit for. I think people think of him as like this awesome novelty guy. He's really, really good. I mean, like, he's really good. So I prefer Pratchett's brand of humor more than somebody like Adams, but I do think Adams is good, and I think Adams actually helped a little bit, because science fiction's problem was that science fiction started taking itself seriously, and then science fiction took itself way too seriously. And I think that, you know, Adams was kind of like, you know, chill out, guys, too, so. Yes, Poe is a fine writer. A fine writer. I don't mean fine as like, oh, he's fine. I mean, he's a fine and excellent writer, so. Edgar Rice Burroughs, oh my God. The Man of Mars. Do I have The Man of Mars? I'm really sorry for those of you who are expecting a game and are hearing me rant about this instead. Hold on a second. The Man of Mars. The Man from Mars. I gotta find the one. My dad read me one of these, and I loved it. What was it? Not Tarzan. What is it? I think he read me The Mastermind of Mars and then A Fighting Man of Mars, I want to say. Those are good adventure stories. Burroughs was a good adventure writer. I mean, especially for younger people. Like when my dad was reading it to me, I thought it was just awesome. Loved it. House of Leaves. All right, yeah, I'll definitely check that out. I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. Squad. Nice. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Dave sends his love. Oh, is this a raid? Is this a Dave raid? Do we have a tabletop and raid incoming? Oh, Fear the Beard. Yes, Forever War is an excellent book. Joe Haldeman is a good writer too. Forever War is an excellent book. Yes, The Mastermind of Mars was solid. Good night, game. Dave sends his love. Well, welcome in, EXVI. XV. And welcome in, Do an Aid. Dave Raid. Another raid. What's up, Zavia? Hello from the Hollow. What's going on, guys? Okay. Now we can save it after doing all that stuff. Yay! What's up, Zellion? The beard is all powerful. What's up, Gimlet Grim? Dave from Tabletopping is bombing me. I am ready. I stand ready to be bombed, I guess. I stand ready. Gotta man the cannons here. Good to see you guys. Whoa. Wizard of Earthsea is great. I still teach Wizard of Earthsea. Why can she not use her? Oh my god, she can't because she doesn't have a runic sword equipped. I'm dumb. Hello, Tabletoppers. What's up, Astaria? Thank you for the follow, Rancid Ralph. Victory is playing over this. I recognize you. What's up, The Runs? Hey, guys. Bombing me. What's up, GF Frost? What's up, Death Angel's Shadow? What is going on? Welcome back, Mystaria. Hello, everyone. Damn it, I was so dumb on this. I need the sword to be able to equip runic stuff. What is going on, Marius? Thank you, G-Frost. What is up, XX Tier? What's up, Usiborg? Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, guys. And, yeah, if one of the guys who just came in can link Tabletopping, this is from Dave, is a guy that I found one day. Thank you, Marius. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Arvanauts. I found him after I played one of my D&D sessions, and this awesome dude was playing D&D. And after a little misunderstanding about what the raid was, we ended up going in, and he's a really cool dude. He plays like... Thank you, Usuborg. Thank you for the follow. He plays like 5 sessions a day or something crazy. What's up, Shane Plays? Welcome in, man. Welcome in, Papataz, MC. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, so definitely, there it is. Thanks, Elian. So, yeah, Tabletopping is awesome. I've actually had a chance to lurk in the background and watch some of it. And Dave and I share a common love for D&D and DMing. Although he's more committed at it. I mean, apparently, like... Any guy who can run like 4 separate campaigns a week or something has got my respect. But, yeah, thank you guys so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I know, man. It's crazy stuff. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. More D&D is always a good thing. I'm going west. But, yeah, good to see you guys. Thanks so much. And definitely give people in my channel, definitely, if you are interested at all in that stuff, definitely give them a follow because it's good stuff. He's got a new 5e game starting Friday. Nice. Nice. That's awesome. Well, I mean, he's got one going Friday. I'm going to actually, Friday, I'm going to be at Gen Con. So I will have had a chance to pick up the books. I know Dave has already got them, apparently. Thank you, Zellion86. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Let's get some new follower commands in for these folks. But yes, so I'm going to actually have a chance to have the new books, although I'll still be using the old book, because I'm using Ghosts of Dragonspear Castle. So I'll be using those rules until we're done, but then we're going to shift right into the new setup. Yep, it's good stuff. What's up, Ralph Thorne? Welcome in, man. Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Thunder Lily. Yeah, for those of you, you're a new player, nice, Mystaria, in this Friday Night Campaign, nice. Yeah, I was saying before to people, I'm in the Writers' Symposium at Gen Con. I'm a fantasy author. And I actually got my writing start. Thank you, Death Angel's Shadow. I actually got my start at Gen Con. It's where I met my editor for my first novel that was published. And I got my start there. So I've been a member of the Writers' Symposium at Gen Con for many years. This is like my 7th or 8th year there as the Writers' Symposium guy. So I'm going there. I'm going to be doing panels. I have a reading on Thursday there. And obviously I'll be playing some games, you know, because like you do. Yeah, it's my favorite convention by a good way. The only problem with it is that when I'm done, it's always bittersweet because it's like it's the end of the summer at that point just about. Then I'm like, I'm going back to school, blah, blah, blah. But it's still obviously worth it. I mean, it's really, really awesome stuff. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. What's up from the Hollow? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it from the Hollow. Anyone who likes what they see and hear, a follow is much appreciated. Thank you, everybody. Other than my books. What, yeah. Gen Con is awesome, man. And I have to try. I've never been to PAX. I should try to get to it sometime. Title of first novel. I will show it to you. Because I've been packing. I'm packing to get ready for Gen Con because I'm leaving on Tuesday. So I will show you. It is this, The Third Sign. That is the name of the book. And I will only mention, because people bring this up to me that I don't do it enough, that I actually have a number of people in my stream that have bought a copy of this from me. Because if you buy it from me directly, I can sign a copy and send it to you anywhere at my cost if it's in the continental U.S. If it's outside the continental U.S., then we kind of have to talk about shipping a little bit. But anyway, if you guys are interested, you can send me a Twitch PM and I can explain the details about that if you guys like. Thank you, Bredesen, for the follow. I appreciate it. But that's what it was called, The Third Sign. And my novel Icarus, novel Icarus is being turned into a graphic novel, Icarus, which is going to be published in late October, early November. So, thanks, Frost. Oh, well, that's fine. That's fine. Just drop me a Twitch PM, man. I know, Viz. I know. It sucks because it's an epic fantasy, Wilhelm. It's like in the tradition of Robert Jordan, a little bit of Tolkien we were talking about earlier tonight. You guys who came in from Dave's channel missed the fact I was just doing this talk about fantasy stuff. So, The Third Sign is an epic fantasy. It is set in a nation called Clune. And 10 years before the book began, Clune overthrew its enslavement from an overlord character, basically. And for the last 10 years, the country has been guarded on its borders by a race of xenophobic but honorable mercenaries called Arlex. This guy right here, right there, this guy is called an Arlec. And by the way, I actually met the guy who was the artist for this cover at Gen Con as well, so because they ended up using him, my publisher did. But anyway, so these Arlecs have guarded the border for 10 years, and as the book begins, the treaty between the humans and the Arlecs that guard the borders of the human country Clune is coming to an end, and relations between the Arlecs and the humans have broken down. They each sort of blame each other for various problems, so there's a lot of political intrigue going on, and all of that is set against the backdrop of a young man whose name is Kalen, who goes to find a group of heroes because his city is under attack, and he goes to find this legendary hero who was one of the ones that overthrew this overlord 10 years before the book begins. So there's a prophecy, there's magic, there's all that kind of good stuff. This is kind of a homage to the sort of fantasy that I read as a kid that I really loved. A lot of the stuff that I read right now is more like Slipstream. If you guys check out Icarus, there's information about Icarus out there on the web. That is much more sort of like, again, Slipstream. There's some science fiction elements to it, and it's a little bit different kind of fantasy. But this was sort of my wheelhouse in terms of what I read as a kid. So that's my deal. Thank you, Zelen. I do not. It is on Amazon, Zaji. Although the Amazon, there's not. I don't remember how many copies are left. They have some used copies on there for cheap. They also have some used copies on there for very expensive. I don't think they have any new copies, or they have very few that are left. I obviously have some. You can also get it on Barnes & Noble. I think they may have a copy left. I'm not sure. But that's to do with that. It is not, however, in ebook form. We may be doing that at some point, but it is not as of yet in ebook form. So, what's up with Intent? No, there's one guy whose book is called The Third Sign, which is not me. If you do that search, if you check out my website, exactly what Viz said, that works. The best way to get a hold of me, actually, Mystaria, through this situation is through Twitch PM. You can do that, or you can actually contact me through my website. That website, by the way, is going through a major overhaul, and the new site is going to be revealed. It's not totally done, but the sort of basics will be revealed enough that I'll be able to roll it out next week. So, see, Glob, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about, right? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's because it's from a different because it's been, it's gone through, there's different things that happen with it. Amazon is strange stuff, so. You could still send me a Twitch message, though, Mystaria, right? Oh, well then, all you have to do, Mystaria, all you have to do is just contact me through my site. If you just go to that site, that's fine. The contact will work as well. Yep. Either one. Okay, what are we doing? What? No, I already did this, didn't I? I think I did this already. Okay. I am looking for Figaro Castle, and last time I checked it was here somewhere. There it is. Oh, messaging's completely disabled. Okay. All right. King Arvin, welcome home. Glad to see the Castle Figaro survived, even though it was on fire. You know? Picard should come back here with me one time. I didn't think about that. That's the game telling me what's wrong with you, right? I actually leaped a couple of times with intent. I leaped with Derby, with the feral guy. So I leaped to them a couple times, and I got a bunch of abilities, I thought. So I spent a little time. King Arvin, welcome home. If only you could have seen the look on Kefka's face as we sank into the sand. I know, right? They all claimed it could. No. Oh god, I've already heard about this. Stop complaining. Stop complaining. Yes, his name is Picard. It's because my chat gets to name characters, is why. Hey, you. Welcome home. That's fine. Did you see anything? I'm looking for you. Freaking. Darn it. Oh, sorry, Glaba. I'm sorry. You asked me that question. Did you see it? I already know about that. Did you see anyone? No? Okay. The line should be drawn here. Do I have to link it again? So, Arv, let's see. What books other than your own do you meet the standard of the old epic fantasy classics? I'll tell you the guy that I think is the one who's doing the best, most consistent work as an epic fantasy writer, and that's Brandon Sanderson. I think Brandon Sanderson is a solid writer. I don't think he's an amazing prose stylist, but I think he's solid. And I think everything else, his world building, his use of magic systems, his, wait a second. I went the wrong way, I think. Did I? No. Yeah, I did. I did go the wrong way. Totally went the wrong way. But his magic systems, his use of, the way that he sort of constructs, worlds, I just think he's very, very good. And he sort of is the basic... He's the guy. He's my go-to guy. If I look at fantasy and I say, you know, who's a guy today who's doing it well, he's one of them. Steven Erikson is also very good. I think he's also doing very good epic fantasy. What's up, Technomancer? Good to see you, man. So I would say that I'd say the best sort of current epic fantasist working that does the most consistent work is Brandon Sanderson, in my opinion. In my view. Need to get beyond these mountains. This castle can't fly over them, but it can dive under them. Talk to the men in charge of the engine room. All right. And in charge of the engine room. Just what I'm going to do. Sword of Shannara. Why don't you drawn here? Okay, cool. Thank you, Miss Starry. I appreciate that. I will check into that immediately. Forget if the engine room is over here. I don't remember if it is or not. Probably is not. It's this little side tower, right? Yeah. This is not correct. Did you see anything? Advanced weapons, blah, blah, blah. I already know about that. Yeah, no. I screwed that up. Alright. Screwed it up. I'll just leave him coming again. Alright. Now we can actually do it. Now I can actually go to where I'm supposed to be going. Stop talking about Picard. Yeah, well, we were talking about that before. Welcome home, King Arvin. Please take your time and relax within the castle. Thank you, Chancellor. I know all about that. Ah, my throne room. Gets down here and over. Hey, Nox! Nox, do you... Really? Nox, my friend. Do you not know about the deal with, like... Do you not know about with the stuff I've done on my channel about that? Really? Good to see you, Nox, but do you not know? Because I have a whole Fighting Fantasy game book series that I've been doing for a long time, man. I'm up to book 10. In fact, I even interviewed Tin Man Games, and Tin Man Games is, hold on a second. That's useful. And Tin Man Games are the ones that do the Fighting Fantasy stuff for Android. Yeah, if you take a look at my previous broadcast, Nox, which are hurriedly being loaded onto YouTube as fast as Inam and my other editors can get them there. But you'll see more details of it. Yeah, man, I have a whole setup. For sure, I love the Fighting Fantasy ones. What's up, Leshrak? Gosh darn it. Death Trap Dungeon. Yeah, well, we got through it. We definitely did Death Trap Dungeon. We are up to House of Hades, which is the one I have the Tin Man thing for, actually. And then after House of Hades, it's Talisman of Death after House of Hades. Yeah, I do those every so often after a big game, basically. I think it's down here, maybe? Is this the engine room? Please don't... Ugh. Where is that? Oh my god. Alright, can somebody tell me where the engine room is? Where the heck is it? Yes, I do, Techno, yep. Yeah, I do. I'm an author, so I do write my own books, yep. I have, I've written 3 novels. First one was published. Second one is being turned into a graphic novel, which will come out in late October, early November. And there also will be an ebook of the novel as well. And then my third one I am shopping as we speak, and I am outlining and getting ready to start writing my 4th novel, so... Engine room is left of the main entrance. Ah, darn it. Where do I find all this time to write? Well, I mean, it's kind of my job, Zoji, so... It's a lot of sort of balancing my time and equation. I know. Is it in here? Haha, glob. Nice. Nice. Damn it, this is not where it is. What the heck is the engine room? Alright, see if it is. So it's not all this time. It's trying to write efficiently, because I don't have a lot of time. Yeah. Yeah, there's a new... Yes, I saw that. There's a new Lone Wolf game that's out there. I do have the Lone Wolf books, and at some point I'll try those. Foom is a big Lone Wolf guy. Can't believe I'm going back here all the time. Damn it. Go back to the very first edge. It's okay. Thanks, Fizz. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for stopping by, as always. Thank you, Stormwolf. As soon as you enter the castle from the overworld to the left. Okay. There it is. That's right. That's right. Man, those steps. Okay. Thank you. Lots of requests this month. I can take you to the desert beyond the mountains if you like. Hold on. Do that in a minute. I'm the king, jackass. Let me down there. Too dangerous. Alright, well then in that case, I'll just go up. Oh, I misunderstood you. I guess I must have just thought it was the only YOLO! Oh. Alright, I'm actually going to try to go, like, maybe I'll just go up and then a Leroy! Ugh. I'm the king. Let me down there, you bastard. Alright, fine. Let's do it. Right? Cambridge, like... Man. I know, right, Zabia? I should just be like, listen, dude, maybe you don't understand. I'm the king. Oh, man. That was fun times. Welcome to Cullinger. Enjoy your visit. I will enjoy my visit. And that's why I'm going to be like, you only live once! Oh. Bastard. That's often true. Yes, Zaji, that's often true. Indeed. What manner of spell is that? Okay. So now we are here above the mountains. On the other side of the mountains, I mean. What? Damn it. Ah, welcome. Let's see. I need some information. Have you seen a crazy-looking banshee type running around here? You have! A strange, glowing creature flew through here. It scared the living daylights out of me. It took off southward towards Jidur. Who the devil is Jidur? What about you? My younger brother's a bit eccentric. Lives alone up north. Says he's going to build a coliseum or some such nonsense. That's great. That thing. I don't know what it was, but it tore up my house. Some kind of glowing monster. That's a shame. You'll get reparations at some point. Oh ho, Nugan, is that you? Have you stopped by Rachel's house? Whoa. Rachel. Does Nugan have a love interest here? Really? It's my dream to see an opera at the Opera House south of Jidur, with a handsome date, of course. I'd get all dolled up, put on a sequin dress. You going to the opera or the disco, kid? I saw a pretty light. It came here and everyone else was afraid of it, but I liked it. Alright. Was that thing really a monster? It stopped right in front of my little girl and I could see it had gentle eyes. We will find out. First of all, were you? Oh yeah, this thing about the eccentric younger brother, right. Whatever. Oh. There's nothing in your house, bro. Sorry. Alright. Wow, 200 gil? No. Got a castle. Oh, if it isn't Clown Guy. We get some rather unsavory sorts in here. That guy over there's an assassin. Yes, I know. Wouldn't talk to that guy if I were you. He's an assassin. Well, I know him. We meet again. Leave me alone. We meet again. Leave me alone. Sorry, I didn't quite hear that. Thank you for the follow, Shane Plays. Welcome to the Argonauts, man. Alright. Thank you for the follow, sir. Alright, there's the inn and the pub. What else we got in here? Item shop, alright. Oh, a general store. Alright. What do you got? Oh, I should get one of those. Let's sell. It's cool like the other side of the pillow. The classic Stuart Scott. Cool as the other side of the pillow. Whoa, look at this stuff. Oh man, this is badass. Sadly, I don't have any money for it. Yep, that was predictable. Awesome. Can't afford it though. Should be nice. Alright, so you guys have everything. Gotcha. Get high potion. Yeah, well, you know. Girl named Rachel used to live in that house up there. No one lives there anymore, though. Let's see. I couldn't protect her. Ooh, flashback. Nugan, what are we off to find today? It's almost your... There's supposed to be an amazing treasure hidden somewhere in this mountain. We're gonna find it. Nugan, look out! Oh, cliffhanger moment. Rachel! Where's Rachel? Rachel! Cloud. Oh my god. The hell? Rachel, are you awake? I can't remember anything. Nice. Hold on a second. Best place to do that is to check out my website, I think, actually, Knox. Good to see you, Law. What's up, man? Right? Get out of my house. It's your fault Rachel lost her memory. Wait, just let me talk to her. Please, just go away. I don't know who you are, but my parents get upset whenever you come here. Ah, poor Nugan. Yep, exactly. Ah, thank you for the follow, NoirXT. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Arvanauts. Good to see everyone tonight. Thank you so much for the follows, everyone. Rachel will be better off without you hanging around, Nugan. She's gonna have to make a new start of it. With you here, she can't even do that. Wow, poor Nugan. I understand, Leshrak. Hopefully it'll work out well. Thank you, Law. A year went by. When I finally returned, I found out that Rachel had been killed in an Imperial attack. Her memory had returned just before she died. The last thing she said was my name. I never should have left her side. I failed her. That's a sad story. Wow, and then that silence. I noticed that it doesn't mean that I can't get her elixir, though. Apparently, yeah, but it didn't work out for him, I guess it didn't work out for him with intent, right? Poor Nugan. Let's stay away from that house on the eastern edge of town. Crazy old coot sits in there mashing up smelly old herbs all day. I even heard he's got a ghost in his basement. Sounds like something right up my alley. Get out of... Really? What? Can get there somehow. Ah! Yes! Obtained a green beret. Oh yeah. Bunker! Oh god, the bunker night. Yeah, that was from, that was when I was telling the story of my first and only foray into real-time strategy online. It was Company of Heroes, which is a game that I kind of liked. And I thought I would try the multiplayer game. And I went on a line, and the first thing, literally I get in, and there's one other guy playing on my team, and I get in, and I'm like, hey, how are you? And I can't even get the typing done. And he's like, bunker, why aren't you building a bunker? Come on, why are you building a bunker? What the hell? Build a bunker, but like, seriously. He's like, in all caps, why aren't you building a bunker? God damn it, build a bunker, build a bunker. Within 10 seconds. And I'm like, excellent, quit. That's it. Never played it again. I'm like, I'm never playing a multiplayer online real-time strategy game again. Thank you. Had what I needed. Alright, sounds good, Technomancer. Thanks for stopping by, dude. I appreciate it. Alright, I gotta get over there somehow. Oh, I need to get over there somehow, by which I mean, like, this way. Through the front door. Build a bunker! Yeah, it's just like... And I love co-op, but, like, the multiplayer stuff... Oh, my God. Like, I was like, hi, hello to you, too. Hi, how are you? Hello. Unbelievable, man. It was a Company of Heroes. Oh, Nukin! It's been a while, ages even. Oh, that? Worry not, worry not. Your treasure's quite safe. What? Who is this? It's a good thing I just happened to have finished this herbal concoction back then. Now she'll never age a day. I had to use my herbs, I did. Couldn't very well refuse you begging me like that. Is this Rachel? Is that Rachel? It is Rachel. You're sure this stuff will work? What's up, Xanos? What's going on? He's like, build a bunker. Of course, of course. The love of your life will sleep here just like this forever. And ever. And ever. If there were a way to call her spirit back. A way to call her back, eh? You mean like that legendary treasure? Oh, yes, I suppose if you had that, you might be able to bring her around. Whee! I'm not sure she's dead. I don't know what she is. I failed her. Nukin. It's kind of amazing how much emotion they can get out of 8-bit sprites, honestly. Blah, blah, blah. It's all gonna do the same thing. Okay. Alright, so there's some magic power I'll be able to get with her. 16-bit sprite, sorry. 16-bit, my bad. Not 8-bit, 16-bit. Still, though. The point is the same. Yes, she was killed in an Imperial attack. But I don't know, I mean, he said she'll sleep like this. So I don't know if he just preserved her corpse, or like if there's a chance then that they could call her spirit back because the body hasn't decayed. I don't know. It's a little Edgar Allan Poe-ish, it seems to me. Okay, so you said that she went to Jarhul here? Towards Jidoor. Alright. What's up, Freak Show? Yeah, Xanos. Actually... there you go, I want to move her back. Alright. Her soul's not there, she's truly dead. Alright, well. It was worth a thought then. I was trying to come up with a way where it wasn't super creepy that was something that Nukin did. And maybe I just can't do that. Maybe that's not... Maybe that's not an option. Alright. Let's go there. Oh, so yeah, so you heard about this too, huh, Xanos? This looting, it's right near you? Heading to G-Door. Bloodfang! Now it's time for a Bloodfang. It is a Bloodfang. Yeah, that drill. Gotcha. What's up, Shoeman? Good to see you, man. Just couldn't accept their death, yeah. About 20-ish miles from me. Still going south to Jor. Almost there. Wow. Hello, damage. Rabies. No! Oh, yes, I did hear something about that, but I didn't know it created those riots. Alright. There's a shock. Still going south. Dog rabies. Iron Fist. I like these combinations. The Vulture's like, hey, you want to work together? And the Iron Fist is like, sure. Sounds like a plan. Knee kick. Ow. Flurry time. Whoops, nope. Ah. Abilities. Red Ivy. Right. And on we go. Almost that second one, though. Used to live about 2 miles from that. Whoa, these are new. Rock Wasp. Alright. Man, with the sleeping. Flurry time. Ah, Arvin gained a level. Cassius gained a level. That's good. Those wasp smoke rocks, man. Oh dear. They're very calm wasps, you know. Kind of like, yo, man, I'm just asking you to die. You know, you don't want to go make a big case of it. Aha, village. Jidoor! Alright, what's going on, Jidoor? What have you got for me? Oh my gosh, you have a lot of stuff. Alright. Boost the wearer's magic? Yes, please. And... Alright, let's optimize, first of all, with her. That's fine, except I do not want you to do the chain flail because I need you to be able to do runic. So that's the only problem with that. There we go. OD Wasp, the worst creature on Earth. It's true. They serve very little purpose, it seems to me. What's up, Thorg? How you doing, man? What is up, Thorg? You. Where did the lady go? This is Jidoor, the westernmost town on the world map. We know all about a world map here. Is it a Chocobo place? It is a Chocobo place. Alright, we'll deal with that later. First, we gotta get more info. Every once in a while, one of those shady kids from Zozo wanders down here looking for an easy mark. Be careful. What the hell is Zozo? So one of those. Okay, that should be good. Alright, sounds good, Cambridge. Been on a mad Lego building spree today? Nice, man. That sounds fun. Fun times. I saw a girl bathed in light speed off toward the northern mountains. Man. Northern mountains, huh? Maria, the famous opera diva, is absolutely gorgeous. That's great. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, really? Within 10? Okay, cool. Auction house. Today's auction is over. What the hell's an auction house? Oh, are you an admirer of art as well? No? How utterly uncivilized. Ho ho ho, there's nothing I can't buy. Well, Final Fantasy is a little bit different, Xanos. A little bit different. You're obviously not from around here. Straighten your back. Don't slump so much. First time I've been here. It doesn't look like the kind of place a down-and-out bum like me belongs. Oh, how could I say no to those cute little eyes? Oh, that's who you're auctioning. Daddy, let's buy lots of stuff today, too. Some truly valuable works of art can be added to this auction house. Probably not by the likes of you, though. I want one of those legendary treasures that bring back departed souls. None of the other rich folks have one yet. I've heard where you can get one in the Imperial Captor of Vector. Ah, Vector, huh? Okay, that's good to know. Me up. Yeah, I needed to be able to... In Final Fantasy, I need to be able to sell this stuff as well. Alright, this is the gorgeous whatever, yeah. Class divide is quite visible here. All of the middle-class families live in the southern part of town. The richer folks live up in the north. You can see one of their enormous mansions from here. I'm going to be an opera singer when I grow up. Huh? You don't know where the opera house is? It's way south of here. Relic shop. Thought it might be. Okay. Let's see, all the poor people were forced out of town. I hear they built a new town in the valley between the mountains up north. Yep, it's all about gentrification, people. Hauser's mansion. Hi, Hauser. You don't mind? I'm just gonna rob your place blind. You're the spitting image of Maria. Huh? Haven't heard of her, you say? She's a famous opera singer. I'm the spitting image of Maria? Wait. I'm the... My character is the spitting... Not for nothing, but your opera singer may be problematic. $10.83, thank you. Going to rob this house, all of its stuff, because that's the way I roll. They have a picture of an open treasure chest. Really? Really? Picture of an old urn. Beautiful still life of flowers. It's almost as if they were alive. Appears to be a lamp. Appears to be a lamp. This dude. This one looks awfully familiar. That's that octopus I fought. Picture of a lovely lady. A suit of armor, it would seem. Oh, no problem, Shadow. A very old painting. Quite an impressive place you got here. A shame if anything happened to it, though. Go. There's like a back entrance or like a treasure chest or something. No? Maybe? This is the urn. Nox. Aha, who are you? The town of Zozo is nestled between the mountains to the north. It's a den of thieves and ne'er-do-wells. Well, that's where we're going to be heading because that's where Leia went, so that's where I'm headed next. I think I did all that already. I think I've already been here, too. Oh, no, I haven't. Nice, but not necessary at the moment. Drugs are bad, okay? Or find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. Exactly. Exactly. Alright, and let's save it. There ended up being a big Star Wars vibe. You open up and there's like, what do you call it, Biggs and Wedge there. So... Alright. Blazing speed? Really? That seems odd to me, that this is blazing speed. I mean, if it is, it is, but I'm surprised. That's right, you missed. It's true, the rant tangents. And despite that... I see it. Go around and back down. Oh boy. He's gonna steal some stuff from you because he can. Yeah, he got a high potion. Whoops. I screwed that up. That's not what I meant to do. Oh, I screwed it. I screwed it up. It has Rangents. That's awesome. I don't think I even noticed that. Rangents. Rant tangent. But it was not really a rant. I mean, that was just me being excited about, you know, fantasy. A rant is like, you know, a rant is where you're like, I can't believe this happened. I'll tell you guys one funny thing that happened. I was reviewing a show today. I review shows for CurtainUp.com, which is a big theater website. And so the Fringe Festival in New York City is happening right now. And the New York City Fringe is basically like a lot of independent theater stuff. It's the largest one in the world, and I've done it for a number of years. And they're just these sort of small capsule reviews that you do. And the Fringe is basically like off Broadway stuff. You know what I mean? Like very off, like stuff that doesn't necessarily wouldn't get a look otherwise. Like the musical Urinetown, if you're familiar with that, it got its start from them. So there's a bunch of ones, right? Ooh, Zozo. And so I saw two of them yesterday. One was called Marvelous, which wasn't great, and there was another one that was called King of Kong, which is based on a documentary called King of Kong about the high score holder in Donkey Kong and this guy who like challenged him or something like that. So that was pretty good. It was a two-person show. One of them was a writer for Seth Meyers' show, Late Night with Seth Meyers, and both of them are alum of Second City, which is a big improv thing out of Chicago. So that was pretty good. Today was called Jumpman, and it's basically a Mario and Luigi sort of parody musical. It ended up being fairly good, but when I came in there, first of all, the place is packed, right? And I go in there, and there's this one row of chairs that's reserved, and I thought it might have been reserved for me. Yeah, Fistful of Quarters. That's it. Yeah, exactly. They actually have the song "A Fistful of Quarters" in that show, Shane. So I walk into the place. It's packed, and there's this one like row of chairs that has reserved on it. I didn't know if it was for press or not, so I asked the people, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we think that's for press, but you could ask the producer. She's right back there in the red dress." So I go back up and ask her, and she's like, "Oh yes, that's for press, and let me show you." And so she brought me down. And then I was seated next to them, and I was like, "Oh, thank you so much." Like, "Oh no, that's no problem." So I'm watching the show, and the place is absolutely packed to the gills. It's like a smallish theater, but Theater 80 in St. Mark's. Theater 80 is very famous. Been around for like 50 years. Frank Sinatra started at Theater 80. There was a lot of other people. So like Billy Crystal like did stuff there to begin with. So anyway, I'm sitting there and watching, and the show's fine. I liked it. It wasn't amazing, but it was solid. But as I'm sitting watching it, the person next to me, this older woman, is crying. And she's like, oh, she's sort of weeping. And afterwards, all of a sudden, and then she's like, you know, clapping furiously at the numbers. And all of a sudden it dawns on me from things I hear, this is the writer's grandmother. And as I go up like 2 rows after the show was over, we walked right past these people, and they're like, oh, proud mom. And like I look over, and that must be his mother, because he's like, yeah, I'm very proud of him. And like, this was great. So all the friends and family were there watching this production, and I was sitting right next to like the grandmother. So what that means is, if I hate the show, I'm screwed, right? Because I have to like destroy this woman's life. Like basically, because a lot of it is based on, for the Fringe especially, reviews are important for any show to kind of create critical buzz. But for the Fringe, if the Fringe gets really good reviews, if a show gets really good reviews at the Fringe, then it has the chance to move off Broadway. It has the chance to basically take the next step up. And then if it does well there, it can go from off Broadway to Broadway, and you know, so on. So like, and I mean, it's not just me reviewing it. There's other places, the Times reviews it and everything else. But I was like, all right, everything is about me, and I will destroy this woman's dreams if I'm not careful. I was just like, so I'm sitting there, I'm like seriously rooting for the show to be solid, because I'm like, if this show sucks, I am going to hate myself, you know? It was pretty funny. And yes, like the Edinburgh Fringe, but the New York City Fringe is the biggest one. Been around for, I think, 20 years. Oh, very nice, Shadow. That's cool, man. Alright, let's see what's going on with Zozo. Oh, there are fights here, huh? Hit, whoa! Oh, God. Hi. Fringe Division. And one more. There you go. Oh god. Find it, data. Wow. So those are the kind of guys I can expect to see here, huh? That's what we're talking about, huh? That's what we're looking at here. Those are the guys, or Hill Gigas, Gigas, Giga Gigas, Giga Gigas. Well, it may be the largest arts festival in the world, Ralphoin, but I promise you the New York City Fringe is the largest fringe festival in the world. I guarantee it. They make a very big point of that. In fact, they never stop talking about it, actually, Ralphoin. But no, I mean, the Edinburgh Fringe has been a long time. In fact, the Edinburgh Fringe, I've reviewed a couple of shows that came from the Edinburgh Fringe and ended up at the New York City Fringe. So, but that's cool, though. So it may be that they're classifying it differently. Sometimes they all like to play fast and loose with it and defining what it is. But like, have I decided I'm going to... No, I mean, I already put in the review. In fact, here. I will show you, because I think it's already up, if I'm not mistaken. Wait a second. Let me see. Hang on a minute. Let me see if he posted mine yet. Yeah, he did. All right. Okay, here we go. So this was the review I did for the person that I was worried about. Okay. If the Fringe is a good measure of the cultural zeitgeist, video games are officially entering the socially acceptable world, with a number of video game-related shows over the past few years. One of the other Fringe shows I reviewed this year, King of Kong, takes good advantage of the increasing mainstream attention. Jumpman mines some of the same ground, though instead of focusing on video game culture, it gets into the video game itself, somewhat literally. The story focuses on Mario and Luigi, two plumbers from Brooklyn apparently settled into a normal life with Mario's wife Peach and Luigi's sidekick Toad after the defeat of archenemy Bowser 10 years before. If none of those names have any larger meaning to you, you're probably better off skipping this show, which relies heavily on inside jokes from the Mario video games. If you're also not from New York, you might not be the target audience for this show either, since Brooklyn and somewhat clumsily rendered Big Apple stereotypes figure strongly in the characters on display. The plot, which focuses on Mario's friends' attempts to get him out of his normal life rut, isn't overly surprising either. But I still like this show for two principal reasons. First, there are several surprisingly good songs here, particularly Sidekick and Used to Be. And second, the acting from the main characters is uniformly excellent, including a memorable turn from Eric DeCiccio as a reformed Bowser. Most important is the show's heart, which is clearly in the right place. The music isn't always successful and the pacing is uneven at times, but a video game show is going to jump from the Fringe eventually, and I wouldn't be surprised if Jumpman turns out to be the one that does it first. So that was my review of that. And then I liked King of Kong as well, and Marvelous I did not like. Marvelous was a show that... that show had problems. So... But yeah, so I don't think I ruined her life. I'd feel fairly confident about that. Wonder if these are all dead people. The second anime I watched is pointing to 30. Okay. That's exciting. Wow, you can get into fights inside the inn, too? Whoa! What the hell is this thing? That was a scary-looking thing. Gigas. Okay. Yeah, still silver spectacle. Oh, you tried to steal. You tried to steal, did you? That's interesting. go. Are they really Thorg? Yeah. Now that we gain a level. Oh, cool. What a nice town. Gigas. Is it Gigas? Oh, Gigas. It's Gigas? Gigas? Gigas. So it's Gigas. Okay. Cassius is OP, yes. Damn it. This town is reminding me of... What's the town in, what is the town in... What?! Stole 3,000 gold? What is the town in... God damn it. Obtained 3,796 gil. Okay, that's cool. Good gravy. What is the name of the town in Skyrim that's the thieves' town? Like Gallant, not Jin. Gallant. Gigas. All right. So yeah, what's the town in Skyrim again? It's like that. You guys know what I'm talking about? Riften, that's it. 3,000 gil, I know. Same difference. Door is rusted shut. Gobbledygook? What? Gobbledygook, gobbledygook. Stop throwing a wrench at me, I don't much like it. Hate it, I hate it when you attack with wrenches. Da-da, da-da. It is Riften. What's up, G-Man? Yeah, you know, the thieving town, basically. God damn it. What's up, emails for days? Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you very much for... Do these guys automatically reappear at some point? Or do I have to reveal them somehow? Yeah, for sure. Riften, I guess, was the town I was talking about. Should I just run? Like, how do I reveal these guys? How do I make the invisible here, the guys become uninvisible? Does anybody know? Does anybody know before I get killed? Help, guys. Where's all my Final Fantasy VI players? Come on, where's With Intent, Shadowed? Come on, you guys. What's up, Fraven? Cast Vanish? I don't have Vanish. I'm gonna run. I don't have any Vanish. Yeah, but I don't have Vanish, though. Yeah, but I don't have Vanish. I don't have that spell. Yeah. That's the only way to do that, really? Alright, that's kind of sucks. I try, yeah, I mean... Those guys sucked. Oh, that's true. I guess I could have cast fire. That's true. I think because she may have fire. Let me actually check that. She may have fire. Yeah, she's got Blizzard. Okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. She's got Blizzard. My bad. I see how to do it. Okay. I'll remember next time. Okay, got it. That's cool. Now I know. I've stole a bunch of silver spectacles. Yeah, woo woo! Just like swinging my sword frantically. That's what you would do in real life, right? Oh, tactics. Love Final Fantasy Tactics. Great people here. You can trust everything they say. A girl? Nope, I haven't seen any girls lately. And there's definitely not one on the top floor of this building, so don't bother checking. That's funny. Oh god, this guy again. Oh, no, 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 no. How does he even... Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. How does he fit on that... I'm fighting on a... What? I call shenanigans. I'm fighting on a freaking hotel balcony. How the hell does he fit there? I call absolute shenanigans. No way does that guy fit. Right, Leshrac? How does that guy... I mean, come on now. Look, I want you guys to see the balcony. Look at this balcony, okay? Look at that balcony. Explain to me how the giant just fought me on that balcony. The guy's as big as this house. He called me down to the streets. Like, here, come here. I want to tell you something. What? No, I just want to tell you something. Alright, what? The giant cast me. Yeah, you're not fighting on the balcony, right, Royx? He's just like, alright, come down here. He's like, you know, be sporting about it. I'm like, alright. Hi, guys. Whew, how long do we have to keep this up? Who are you? Great people here. You can trust everything we say. This Japanese does have to make sense. Oh, hey. I drilled the veil. I drilled the veil dancer. I'll just Hey, no cutting, get in line. Oh god, these guys. Stop throwing wrenches at me. I just, you know, now is the time when we now is the time of sprockets when we dance. God damn it with the freaking... God damn it. Ah! Yeah, this time. No. Not so much. I need to save some of her magic because... I need to save some of her magic for those, exactly those situations. Bio works also? Oh, nice. That'd be useful. Oh god, where am I going? I think I went here. Whoa! Wow. Oh, more of these guys. That harvester looks vaguely like, the mask reminds me a little bit of Vega's mask. I don't know why. The Street Fighter? Little parkour. You know you got a good game when you got some parkour going on. Nice. Now watch, his second hand is pointing at the 4. Alright. The first guy said 30. The guy said 30. Second hand 4. I think he said first hand 30. I don't remember what hand. It's obviously important. I am playing Mirror's Edge. Yeah, exactly, Thor. The seconds, they're divisible by 20. What? Get all this information down. Oh no, this guy. That's right, you missed. I gotta make sure I check and see if there's something I can equip, because I stole a bunch of stuff from these guys. Let's see. Changes the attack command to oh! That's cool. Oh man, who am I going to give it to, though? You know what I'm going to do, actually? I'm going to give this... I'm going to try that and see how that works. Okay. I feel like I'm playing like a Temple of Death. Or whatever the hell it's called. Freaking, you know, the Bruce Lee thing. Let's find out how it works. Jump! Nice. I like it. Makes him a lot more effective. Kali Ma, yeah. Let's use potions here. I want to save up her, I can't believe I just used that to cure a hit point. Wasn't paying attention. That's what I wanted. Okay. Alright. There's been a few temples, though. Wasn't there a temple in Final Fantasy VII? There was, right? Pretty sure there was. Hey, Adam, what's up, man? Super Mario RPG. This person is really up here. Whoa, God. Yeah, he needs to jump to get over him. Right, I believe it. Alright. Let's see what we're doing here. Let's see. That's... Alright, let's get those guys healed. Like that, and like that. Whoops, wait. And like that. Excellent. Oh, I haven't left yet, Adam. It's, I actually leave for it on Tuesday. It's this coming weekend. Attain Burning Fist. What the heck is that? I serve the Burning Fist. I'm gonna do that. Alright. That's better. Get rid of that air knife. What the heck that burning thing is for? Oh, no problem, man. Serve the flaming fist. I don't know what it is, though. Knuckles that may cast fire upon striking enemy. Oh, okay. So it's for Picard. Must be drawn here. That looks promising. What brings you up here on this fine day? Do you need to get through here? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be in the way. I'm not very strong in a fight, and I'd hate there'd be any trouble, so why don't I just let you pass? Data Luma. Whoa! That's really scary. Sprite got blocked. Oh, yeah, Adam? I'm liking this one. Alright, took a potion, huh? Whoa! 2 potions? What? Oh my god, man. This Hulk Hogan gone way wrong. It's the leg drop. Oh god. I love that flurry. God, that is so amazing. This flurry is awesome. I should use drill, but I didn't know that they were going to be gone by then. I get him? Yeah! Suck it! Can I get a suck it in chat? Oh yeah. You sucker. Yeah. No problem. Tane Twist Headband, 1700 gold. Gil, I mean. Alright, let's see. That is better. More like Macho Man. Those and one of the 2 of those. There we go. For the bosses, yeah. Alright, let's see. Hermes sandals? What the heck is that? Cast haste on the wearer. Oh, really? Wow. Him having haste would be OP. Next potion. There she is. Alright. There she is. Ah, the original Phantasy Star? I love the original Phantasy Star. Leia? Leia? She's frightened. Oh wait, that should have been... Who are you? This girl is your friend, I presume? Leia, is she alright? So, her name is Leia. Leia, you say? Interesting. Whoa. Her life is in no danger. She simply used a power she didn't know she had, and it overwhelmed her. Now her body won't listen to what she's telling it to do. As for myself, I am Ramo, the Esper, Ramo. You're an Esper? Don't Espers live in another world? That doesn't mean there's anything stopping us from living in this one. Espers come in a variety of forms. My appearance is similar to your own, so I can live here as one of you, without fear of anyone discovering the truth. Why hide the fact that you're an Esper? It would make the plot ridiculous. Humans and Espers are incompatible creatures. But my grandma told me that humans and espers once lived side by side. Of course, that was only a bedtime story. No, that was no fairy tale. That was the truth. Humans and espers used to live together in harmony. At least, until the War of the Magi. Until the War of the Magi? It took place long ago. Espers fought humans who had been infused with magical powers extracted from other espers. And now a flashback scene. After the meaningless war had ended, the espers fashioned a new realm to which they exiled themselves. They feared that if they remained, it would only be a matter of time before their powers were targeted again. But then one day, about 20 years ago, humans stumbled upon the entrance to that hidden realm. Humans who knew of espers and our secret powers, and thus began the hunt. For Gestahl, the leader of the men, knew that he could use the powers extracted from us to create an invincible army. As soon as we realized what was happening, we erected a massive gate and forced the humans out. Those who were captured are now in the Empire's Magitech research facility, being drained of their powers. I narrowly escaped that same fate, and now I am here with you. She seems to have calmed down a bit. It's true, Shane. Yep. I called Leia here to me when I sensed that she had lost control. She responded to that call. So Leia's an Esper? No, she's a bit different from us. She looks like she's in pain. She is afraid of what she is, and that is a painful thing. What can we do to help her? Once she understands her true nature, the fear and doubt should subside. Is there nothing we can do? The others of my kind who are trapped in Gestahl's Magitech research facility may be able to help her. And if we can get inside that facility, you're sure we'll find them? The Magitech research facility. Your people are in there? I escaped alone, abandoning my friends and hiding here like a coward. But I fear I can remain here no longer. What do you mean? Gestahl's methods are mistaken. You can't drain an Esper's powers by force. That weakens them. Only when we become Magicite can our powers be transferred in full. What are you saying? I am going to turn myself into Magicite so that I may lend you my strength. Magicite? Magicite is an Esper's power in its purest form. When an Esper dies, Magicite is all that is left behind. But... These are my companions who fell as we fled the Empire, and I will give you my power as well. Wow. What's up, Battery Biter? Yep, there are still first runs of this game being played. Indeed there is. Welcome into the stream, sir. Or ma'am. Old man, you're really gone, aren't you? Oh, well, cool. Well, if you like what you see in here, give the channel a follow and welcome into the community, man. He turned himself to Magicite. He gave up his life to help us. Why would you do such a thing? If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. You must stop them. There must not be a second war of the Magi. Thank you for the follow, Sadamon. Sediman20Q. I think that's right. Welcome to the Arvanauts, Sediman. Tamed Rama Magicite. Okay. Tamed Kate Sith Magicite. Tamed Syra Magicite. And Kieran Magicite. Alright. Judgment Bolt bathes all enemies in lightning, gradually restores the party's HP, silences all enemies, confuses all enemies. Okay. So... Thank you, Battery Biter. Oh, nice. Following just the epic voiceover. I am not doing Fish Plays FF6. What is this? Oh, is this Foom's thing? Oh, is this Foom's team page? Really? Cambridge, you're holding out on me. You're in this too, huh? 1,800 people watching. I see it. So that's awesome, man. So can I get in on this magic? On this awesomeness? Since you're in it, and Foom's in it, and Cambridge is in it, and Clockwork is in it, and Game Crashers, these are all people I know. Yay! How do I get in it? How does that happen? How does it work? How do I join a Twitch team? Tell me more, sir. Tell me more. In case you guys are wondering, this is what I'm looking at. This is the Legion, and these are the members. Foom, Inam, Cambridge. Check your email. You may already have a thingy, huh? I mean, no. My email or my Twitch mail? Let me see. Let me see what this team thing is, huh? I don't see any email. Unless it's in my Twitch. Well, no, because then I would see that. I don't see it on here, and email or Twitch oh, Twitch settings. I don't see anything in my email, but let me check into Twitch settings. Sorry, people. I'm just doing this quickly. Bear with me 1 second. Hang on just a moment. Let's see. Under settings. Connections. No. Where would I look? Oh, okay, with intent. I was going to ask about that. Perhaps I was not invited to be part of the team, Inam. Perhaps that's what happened. Perhaps this is something was not intended for me. You all have your fun, but I will stay all by myself.